Colorado Buffaloes, Boulder, Colorado. As we'll see a squad from the Big 12, the Arizona State Sun Devils, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Colorado Buffaloes. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. And the Sun Devils will kick it away to start. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So the Colorado Buffaloes offense will have the football first. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on. They punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
Making side adjustments here. Lewis wants to pass. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. The deeper into the season we get, the more they win, the greater their confidence that they can finish strong here in the Big 12.
Heck yeah, Reese. The bigger the expectations get, the bigger the consequences get for every single game. So you know this league is tough. You know there's always a lot of points. You know there's playoff implications possibly down the road, so this team's got to continue to stay on course and continue to do what they've been doing.
No doubt about it. All their goals spill out ahead of them right now in play. The thing they've been really good at doing, outside of just being a talented football team and showing up, is that they've got their head where it needs to be every single week. Doesn't matter who they're playing at an extremely high level, just taking it one game at a time. They got to do it again today.
That's caught. It's Hayden. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. And the Buffaloes come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. The give is to Miller. They thought they could just run it on third and short, but this defense was there to make the stop.
It's an offense that takes pride in being physical. They try to get it going on the ground, but no gain on that one.
Just nowhere to run. Not a lot of wiggle room for the ball carrier.
This defense came in no.
He's got it. First down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
That tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. Fourth down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it, but when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
Let's send the tight end in motion. Looking downfield on first down. That's caught. It's Hale. Open space at the 25. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch.
Well, this guy obviously spent a lot of time in the film room this week because he is dissecting this defense early in the game in the opening drive. Great job with his eyes, great job with his rhythm, an explosive play there. This defense does not have an answer for this dude.
And the Buffaloes have it with a first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. See if they can get it done on second and goal. Motion from the wide receiver. Using his feet. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple.
As a quarterback, you've got to know in this area of the field, it's tough to throw, right? The windows, they open and close so quickly when you get down to the red zone. What helps you is running the football, but that's tough today because you're going up against one of the top 25 defenses stopping the run.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. A long way to go on fourth and goal. Might be calling a hot route. Lewis to throw. Trying to find the end zone. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on fourth down. So Arizona State's offense has the ball for the first time. And they are going to be met up front by a defensive line group that is going to make life miserable on the offensive line and the quarterback and this whole offense, David.
And this offense is fully aware of the challenge in front of them. This defensive line is quick, they're physical, they're powerful. They wreck games. They individually take over because of their greatness. It's focal point 1, 2, and 3, Jesse.
They're physical and athletic, and that's the thing that's so dynamic about this position group, right? They stop the run, they get after your quarterback. Tremendous challenge for this offensive line to try and match that.
You just can't go backwards there. He did, and they swarmed him for a safety.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field. They got a chance to put points on the board, and they do.
First snap of this drive comes from the 32. Going right to work up top. Looking to the big tight end. Wide open downfield. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
Kind of like that big, reliable security blanket. I mean, that's what tight ends are a lot of the times. They're just usually big, huge guys that if I throw it anywhere near him, he's going to pluck it, catch it, and give me some positive news.
Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. The Buffaloes can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. From the shotgun, the inside give. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
It's not a flashy play call, but that is exactly what it was designed to do. Get 2 yards, get the first down.
And the Buffaloes will snap it on 1st and 10. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Tell you what, that was a lightning-fast decision. You can tell he knew what he wanted to do right away, makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Lewis wants to pass. Moving away from pressure. Unleashes one. Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete.
I don't even know if the offense is aware that they have other eligible targets downfield. It feels like every single throw early in this game has gone this guy's way.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Complete to the left. And he makes a grab. Defense draped all over him, and it's 1st and goal at the 9. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's going for the goal line. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Bucs!
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
The extra point is good, and they have a 9-point lead. They took it 68 yards on that drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Arizona State has the ball back, and the offense making its way onto the field. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time they had the ball. So they got to do something here offensively to get into a rhythm, running and throwing the football. Try to find that consistency there.
And try to find something positive with this offense. Forget about the safety. Those don't happen very often. Try to get some first downs together. Get some good mojo going.
That's reeled in. It's Anderson. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
That's a first down for the offense.
Guys, Colorado has the lead here. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary.
9, Arizona State, 0.
Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. They've got a first down here to open the period. To throw, it's Levitt. Oh, they're after him. Did the work himself. Oh, he's got some space. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38.
He can throw it. He can buy time. He can run it. What can't he do? This guy's so talented. When he does stuff like this, there's no way to stop it. There's no way to coach a defense up against this. He's just really fast, and I can't catch him.
Quickly complete. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
I don't know if that's the coverage you want to be throwing wide receiver screens against. Oftentimes, you want the receivers to have some access. You want the DBs to be off a couple yards so you can help set up the blocks and give the receiver somewhere to go with it. It's hard to run that against...
Fires deep toward the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on second down. The third down's coming up.
Bad news on that play, it's an incompletion. The good news is the quarterback knew if his guy wasn't going to catch it, nobody was. But that ball went in.
It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Moss. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short.
And I think that completion is as good as a first down, right? Because you set yourself up now in 4th and inches. Quarterback sneak's going to get it done. Keep this drive alive.
They're throwing for it on 4th down. Hauls it in, the first down and more. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. Snap's going to come from the 23 on 1st and 10. Got his man quickly. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
The Sun Devils with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Trying the run, it's Udo. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard.
Let's see if this offense can answer the bell. Their coaches challenged them all week long. When they got down to the red zone, we've got to be able to run the football because we're going up against a top 10.
What a job to lay out and make the catch. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down? And the Sun Devils started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Arizona State! And with the extra point, they're now down 9-7. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd.
9, Arizona State 7.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Gonna run it. It's Hayden. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down.
You got to have short area quickness. That running back there doing what it takes to make sure he got that first down.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Lewis to throw. Unloads it left. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass. So now it's 2nd and long. The give out of the gun. Turning it off. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. To the ground, he's got it again. Picks up the first down. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Right away after picking up the first down, they go right back to their playmaker at running back, and I love the push they got up front, getting a hat-on a hat, opening a huge hole for the back.
Man, you become so hard to defend when you can run the football successfully on first down. You're starting like that. Now, what opens up? Play action. Now you're making me play pass and run. This offensive.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo!
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
Arizona State, 7.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He's on the loose. And there he goes. Just barely able to keep him from pouncing it on that one. What a nice return. This dude is absolute electricity when he gets the ball in his hands. Looking to throw. Looking for the goal line. The pass play, they hoped, would spread the defense out, create a one-on-one opportunity, but they were equal to the challenge.
Yeah, and that's a play the receiver would love to have back. And look for a second like he might be able to break that tackle and score a touchdown. Just wasn't able to get it done.
Touchdown, Sun Devils! Quick strike through the air for the score.
Man, I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They're lining up to kick it off, and he ought to be able to knock this one anywhere he wants after that extra 15 yards with the roughing the kicker. Quarterback making checks. Lewis wants to pass. Makes the catch on the left. Open spaces. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Colorado.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. Not a lot of time left here in the half. Let's see if they can cut into this lead.
And this drive isn't a must score, but, man, you look at the scoreboard. You're down 2 scores. Jesse, you got a good opportunity. Create some momentum. Cut it to a 1-score game. This is an important possession.
Yeah, it's important to create that momentum now, David, too, and not wait to get it going here at the start of the third quarter. You've got one drive here to get a couple of points. You've got to start erasing and chipping away at this deficit. This could be where the game turns right here.
Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for second down. Wants to go up top. Snagged in the middle. It's McClain. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. They'll rush to the line. Clock stopped for the first down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock. Catch in the middle. It's Udo. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves them with second and short. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. To the air on second down. Fires to the tight end. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. So that penalty is going to cost them the first down as they back up, and now it's second down. Line getting set on second down. Dropping back, it's Levin. Gets it out quickly. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. The Sun Devils are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Wants to throw on third down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Now well within striking distance as that third down play gets them a first at the 29. And the Sun Devils come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Got a man. It's Udoh.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
The Sun Devils in a good spot here with second and short.
QB strikes it. No gain on the play.
This third down play more than manageable from the 24. Can the defense stand tall? From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete to the left. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. Oh, and the attempt is no good. Opportunity to crawl within a touchdown, but the missed field goal leaves us with a 9-point game. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds.
Well, the offense is doing their best to try and at least get into field goal range here at the end of the first half. So they take a vertical shot down the field, but give the defense credit. Lots of eyes back there on the quarterback. They're able to break on the ball and make sure that throw falls incomplete.
The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. One more snap coming before halftime. Lewis to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Hamilton. They finally make the stop. That's going to make those halftime stats look a little bit nicer as we head to the break. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A first half that saw a little bit of everything there in Boulder.
And the Buffaloes will kick it away to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Arizona State has the ball back, and the offense making its way onto the field. If they're going to get on top in this game, they're going to have to find a way to get the running game going in the second half.
Agree, so it can create some more balance, some more unpredictability. I feel like this defense has got a good beat on what they're doing, especially if they don't mix it up a little bit. So I do look for a little second half running the football time out of this group.
And I think the thing, Dave, is they just got to be more physical. I don't think this is a scheme question about trying different run plays. I think it's up to the big fellas up front. They've just got to make the decision that they're going to be tougher here in the second half so that they can win this game.
They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Wants to throw on first down. And here's a fumble way behind the line. They recover their own fumble. How in the world did the offense avoid that disaster? And the Sun Devils now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Second down, they'll go to the air. No, it's picked off. Not the second half start they'd hoped for. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. Out of the gun to give to the back. Got room on the return. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. The inside handoff. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Buffs! No mid-season doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in Week 6.
This is a guy that put a lot of pressure on himself coming into this season. He felt like he was ready to have a breakout year. He knew he had all the tools in the toolbox to be able to get it done, and he's showing it. That's his 10th rushing touchdown on the season.
Arizona State, 14.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily panic time just yet, but I'm getting the ball into the hands of my best playmakers on this drive.
I hear you, Jesse, but not panic time. Have you seen my defense? I mean, I'm not trusting them to get a lot of shots, so it puts a lot of pressure on this offense.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Pulls it in. It's McClain. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down. The Sun Devils come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
Yeah, and when you run those drag routes, it just takes a little bit of know-how. And when I say that, the receivers got to understand, find space. My quarterback's going to find me. He's looking for that space at the same time. Nice throw, nice catch. Way to get the first down.
What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? To the air. It's Levitt. Makes the catch. It's Udo. There he goes. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. And the Sun Devils are moving quickly down the field. To the air on first down. Finds his man. It's McClain. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Behind the chains now on second and long. They'll run play action. And the pass is incomplete. Jarred loose by the hit.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close. And when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through them. And guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, next time he tries to go over the middle or feels footsteps, this will pay dividends.
Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. The Sun Devils line up to punt it away. The punters have had the day off up to this point. First one of the game. Puts a boot to it. Didn't see a lot of him in that loss last week. Only called on twice. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down.
Well, he was able to gash him on that play. You just give this guy 1 inch, one little crease. He puts his foot in the ground, and he gets north fast.
After the pickup of 9, it's second and 1.
And that looked like an easy decision for the quarterback. Hand it off, give him the ball, let him get 5+ yards. Nice decision, nice job by the running back getting the yardage.
He leaves it with his back. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
A really good play by this defense, seeing it, attacking it, going and getting it. Obviously, they're running the RPO. They weren't fooled. They played the run, came up, made a nice tackle, got the running back on the ground.
Lewis wants to pass. Quick strike complete. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. Third and short, and I guess the only thing they really took out of play in the shotgun was the quarterback sneak.
Yeah, and that's kind of what I like to do, Reese. I mean, 3rd and inches, I want to run the quarterback sneak, run the football, but this team fully comfortable throwing the football, and you see why. Easy pitch, easy catch, first down.
Just gets rid of the football, nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Pick up a 5. They'll need 5 more on 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. Here's a heat. Nothing open downfield, so he'll just toss it away.
And a nice play by the defense. 3rd and short, you're thinking run most of the time, but a really nice job playing tight on the wide receivers, playing the pass and giving no space for the offense.
On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Under fire. He just threw it away. I get not wanting to throw an interception, but you'd think he might want to keep that play alive.
Well, they're unable to come up with that one on 4th down, and I remember this as a player. You practice specific plays on 4th down for those types of situations, and you know all week against the scout team, they've gotten really clean looks, easy to execute against. They didn't get a clean look that time, so you chalk it up to the defense and take note of it next time. You might not run that play again if you're in a similar situation.
A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. On the direct snap, it's Udo. Running into the open space. And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the 3rd quarter. Guys, Colorado has the lead here. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Looking to pass. It's Leather. Get it out to the supersonic guy. Cross the 25 to the 24-yard line before he stopped. Pick up a 5 and a 1st down. And the Sun Devils come to the line with a new set of downs. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
I got to give this defense a lot of credit. They were very confident coming into this one, even though they were going up against one of the best quarterbacks in the entire country. They're confident because they believe in their ability to get to him, and they've been able to do.
And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
And as a defense, a lot of times you're coming to the game, you're just trying to limit the damage when you play a really great quarterback, and they've done more than that today. They have dominated this football game. The offense has carried their weight, and this is looking like a great outcome.
Gets it to him on the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Fires one high and deep. And it's picked off right at the goal line. Takes it the other way. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last game. It's a fumble. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way.
And there's so much skill to these returns. As soon as you get the football, man, watch the defensive guys turn into...
Now, we'll hang on here. The coach has called a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout. 1st and goal, and this feels like their chance to give him a finish. They'll try to get it in with the run. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. The Sun Devils in the hurry up. Dropping back, it's Levin. Under fire. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss.
And it's going to be hard for this offense, man. They've struggled to pass the football down the field to make these explosive plays, and now huge deficit. Got to make it. Got to find a way to push the ball down the field to create some explosive plays if you want a chance to get back in this football game.
Looking to the end zone on 3rd and goal. Pressure coming. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. A 4th quarter field goal down by this much, that's a lot like putting a lipstick on the proverbial pig. Doesn't do much to change the looks. Makes the grab, he's got a 1st down. Touchdown, Arizona State! Quick strike through the air for the score.
really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. That last fumble proved to be costly as they cashed it in for a touchdown.
Yeah, and so this defense now is juiced. They're excited and ready to go. So this offense, David, they've got to get something going.
Yeah, those turnovers can be contagious, man. It gets you excited, and then when your offense takes it down the field and does something with it, this offense better be ready to play against a motivated defense.
Breaks into the open. He's brought down the one, a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. The defense uses a timeout. They want to make sure they have the right call here. The handoff, keep working on that clock. Touchdown, Buffaloes! And they take it in for 6 more points. They add on another one, and they're about to push their record to 5-1. And that extra point is a big one as they now have a 3-possession, 17-point lead in the fourth. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. The returner's going to try to see what he can get. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Arizona State has the ball back, and the offense making its way onto the field. Bunch formation for these receivers. To the air, it's Levitt. Finds a tight end. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback, rally to the football, gang tackle, and you're going to win this game.
And the Sun Devils want to pick up the tempo.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. The Sun Devils with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Back to pass. Throws to the wideout. On target to the left. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
And that's a first down for the offense.
Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. It's Ridley. Inside the 15. Out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score.
Well, this offense has a ton of work left ahead of them here in this 2-minute situation late in the game, but the drive off to a good start. You get the first down, you get out of bounds, you work in the perimeter of the field. That is exactly what you want to do.
Trying to cap this drive with the pass. He's got it. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Wants to keep it in the air. Pocket breaking down. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Throws to the tight end. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Finds his man. Touchdown, Sun Devils! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Nice job by the offense going down the field, putting points on the board, but you're still down a couple possessions. Still need some good things to happen. You need your kicker to go over there and get warmed up. We need an onside. We need to score some points. We need a lot of things to go right to win this football game.
Few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Red pass, it's complete. Still on his feet. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. A productive play is one that gets you at least halfway to another first down here on 1st and 10. How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line? If they can pick up a yard here on 2nd down, that might put this one in the books. Lewis to throw. Grab near the marker. It's Winfield. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got him 1st and goal. And they don't have to go for a touchdown here with this little time left and with the lead. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Colorado! That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5. Game is essentially over right now, and you wonder if it's really necessary to jack up the score like this.
It might not be necessary, but it won't be forgotten. I can tell you that because coaches, they don't forget things like this. Late in games, you want to run the score up, get that extra touchdown. I'll get the chance in the future to do this back to you. I like to just keep it in the back of your mind.
They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Starts a drive, trying to go up top. Looking left. Makes a connection. Turns it on in midfield. He goes out of bounds. Big pickup on the play. It'll look nice in the stats column, but probably not enough to make a difference in the game.
Hey, you know, the defense here in this situation with a huge lead, they've got to anticipate that this offense is going to be trying to throw the ball to the sideline, so they've got to work different coverages to try to force the quarterback to go over the middle of the field with the football.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. Pulls it in. It's Ridley. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
QB slice it. No gain on the play. It's 3rd down.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. He wants to throw it. Rushes on him. Looking for the end zone. And the pass is incomplete. They were going for the fabulous parting gift, but instead will just go home with a loss. When we get to the offseason and they start having coaching clinics, they're going to roll this game tape back to show both offenses.
Dial it up and let it run. I mean, that's essentially what we saw in this game. It didn't matter what either offensive coordinator was calling. Everything seemed to work through throwing the football in the intermediate passing game, the RPOs, the run game, David. This was just clinical offensive football.
And offenses have evolved so much. They can do so many different things, and they know how to use their playmakers, get speed and space.